And good morning, people. Welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. We're in Mementos. We've done all of the requests that are needed of us. However, I want to just finish up going down because I do want a little bit more experience. I'm currently level 24 and I'm aiming for 25. So, yeah. So let's head down, shall we? Plus, I've still got these stamps to collect on the way down, and I also need to find Jose to spend my fat hours. So let's head around. Enemies are starting to ramp up a little bit now as well. And there's these which are actually beat twice, and I actually do want to just pick it up, so
Poor thing, it looks scared to death.
Sure.
So cool. Anyway. So much regret.
Dang it. Well.
Let's pull back for now.
Okay.
That wasn't correct. Anyways, doesn't matter too much. I'm sure I'll find some more of those. There's the platform.
Now we can move on to the next area.
Really, this is just me looking around, making sure I've got all the items I need. And really, well, all the items I can pick up. And yeah, that's it.
Something related to us.
So there's number 7. I believe there's one more on this floor. Outside of the one on the on the exit.
Enemy down. Keep it going, Fox. Poor thing, it looks scared to death.
So cool. What? I am Val. Thou art I.
There we go. There's Tadama. This is a... Can't actually remember what type of persona it is. It's a hermit persona, so nothing that I've got for anyone as a confidant yet.
There's a treasure chest.
Yep. I am still going to be avoiding using my lockpicks, even at this stage. In my little bit of a play forward, essentially the items that were given from locked treasure chests weren't worth it.
The first move is off. A spectacular victory.
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, so that's this particular floor done. Just took a couple of extra fights. You don't really need to see basically what I'm doing for that because it's just me winning. And that's boring. Much rather see me losing. Yeah, this is the second to last area, and there's Jose. Convenient timing, actually. Because I would like to speak to him.
That's all.
Ah, there you are. 185. Let's finish up this area before I talk to him.
Treasure chest spotted.
That's
Must be
got
something good inside.
a lock, so we're going to avoid that one. Again, I could open it, and I'm going to get a lot of lockpicks going forward. But right now, it's not really worth it, and you're a strong one.
Oh, mister.
Okay, Jose.
Doing good? Oh,
Went around and gathered more stuff to trade, so if there's a new playset opening up, there is new items. Some items do disappear though, so you do need to be aware of that. You might remember before he had some some soul drops. He doesn't have them anymore. He's only got the snuff souls. But he does have a few limited time things as well. Blank cards, I believe you can only get one of those. Black Kokatanas, model guns, black robes, you can only get one of these. And some high quality incense, which you can use in the lockdown. I'm going to pick up a luck one. I'm going to pick up the Black Kokatana and the model gun because I don't have any of those at this moment in time. And also the black robe. Going to hold on to the rest of these items at this moment in time because I will be picking up a few more flowers during my little grind to level 25. I've still got one more stamp needed, but I can actually do what I want to do here, which is actually up item rewards. This doesn't actually affect fights. Not at all. This affects the ones you run through on the actual tracks. At the moment, I'm only getting one item per. However, with these item rewards up, if I put it all the way, that's 6 items each time I run through something. You can make a fair amount of money with that. And really, that affects the fights. That affects the fights. Experience is nice, but I'm going to go with this. Money? Sure. Money and items, very much so. I think this is as far as I'm going to go for item rewards for a little bit. I'm going to focus on experience up from this point. But yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of stuff. I don't believe it affects flowers, so we can't go through that as well. But still, yeah. If I can find a area, so let's go down.
feeling speedy.
Let's actually just use that to go to a low area since there's no more items here. And I'll at least show it. There's the last stamp. Can't use it at this moment in time. Don't have enough to get anything, so yeah, that's fine. And as expected, the door will not open because we haven't got to the next palace yet. So let's go up, back up, and show you these changes to the items. So there's an item in front. We got one item before. Yep. Has a whole lot of stuff. Again, it doesn't affect flowers. But every time I'm going through one of these, I am just picking up money in the bank.
Careful. I saw a shadow.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going around picking up as much items as I can, getting my experience for level 25 on Joker, and then I will meet you back at the entrance, because that's pretty much what's happening for a bit, and you don't really need to see that.
Go down.
Okay, that's Mementos completed then. I've done all the areas. I've got Let Joker up to level 25, which is where I was aiming for. Ryuji's up there as well. I picked up all the items I can. I've got 0 flowers available now. So yeah, I think we're done. Let's head back and, well, prepare for what's coming next.
Did you change your mind?
So another load of things done in Mementos. Coming along quite nicely. And conveniently enough, tonight
The Crossroads Bar.
the journalist is getting in touch with us.
This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now? Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku.
Yeah, sounds good actually.
That's the spirit. Try not to freak out just because Shinjuku's the nightlife district, okay? You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
Yeah. When they say the nightlife district, they actually mean that literally. So it's just us and Ryuji. And don't forget Morgana.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform?
Wouldn't be a good idea, would it?
It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go. You're in your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
Well, you do sort of stand out though.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything. Look, it won't be my fault when the cops catch you.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL.
He couldn't be more wrong.
Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Is this really going to be okay?
No. No, it isn't. So, yeah. Shinjuku. We need to head down to the station square and off to the JL line, which is just over here, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It does cost money. I believe this is 120 yen.
Hey!
160, so I wasn't too far off. But yeah, still have to pay money to go here. It's out of the commute pass for a very good reason. Say hello to the red light district. A place where
Hey!
students really shouldn't be,
Whoa!
especially in the evening. We sort of get away because we're a little bit more mature looking. I think it's the glasses. But Ryuji definitely is not going to get away with things here. Right now we can't actually do anything here. Is that a problem?
The hell?
Yeah, we shouldn't be here at this time of night. But we're going to be here this time of night a number of times actually. There are a couple of vending machines here and they do, I think one of them has SP drinks. So that's a extra bonus, so we'll be able to pick up more of those. There's also a flower shop here, just to the right there. This is open during the evenings only, so as I said, we'll be here during the evening. And that actually sells the best type of plant food for our plant at home. So I will be picking that up. You can only buy a few of them, I believe. I'm not 100% certain if it's limited or not. But yeah, we'll be picking that up. There's also a bookstore, a theatre, and the Crossroads Bar, which we will be looking into in just a moment. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, I do believe the maid bar that the sort of the maid service that Kawakami is a part of actually has its base here, so there's that as well. But you can definitely tell just by looking around what type of place this is, even with the indescript sort of visuals.
You have a moment? Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm college.
Oh yeah, we're adults, you see?
Are you a friend of his? Wait a second. I've seen the pattern on those pants before. Maybe on the news. Oh yeah. It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids. Is that a school uniform?
Shit.
Now, you kids have got to be high schoolers. Come with me.
Shoot! This is why I said uniforms were a bad idea! Let's run! How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school's getting real famous.
Not in the best way either, and you might notice that there's been a small change. There's a person to our left now. They weren't there as I walked past this earlier.
Excuse me? For the blonde one, I can sense impending woman troubles. Or perhaps it's something else. In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me examine your future further.
What? Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyways.
I see. My apologies. However, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
Hint. Very big hint. Remember, we're doing part of the Arcana. We've got a fortune teller here. Yeah. Not going to say any more right now, but that should be plenty. But this is the Crossroads Bar. This is an interesting place, actually. The owner of this is very interesting.
Whoa, man. We ain't old enough to hang out here. You sure this is the place?
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time, too.
Well, just wait outside.
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in? Fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby. Just let me know when you're done.
Welcome, welcome. How old are you, boy?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
Lala Escargot. Very interesting. And we will be spending some time with her. She's not a confidant, but we will be coming here a few times to actually work for her later. She's actually one of the job sections, and yeah, she's definitely got that vibe about her, but she has very high morals. You will not drink here because of what of her morals, but she will let you just sit around and help out. But we're here for Oya.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are. I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
Well, really, the best answer, the best question is, who controls Shibuya?
Oh, why that?
We need intel on the boss.
Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but... Do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately. I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel. That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves?
Just all of it. So, but why are you asking us?
You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse. I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill. Seems both you and I can't really do our stuff out in the open, so... what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah. And he suffered abuse directly at the hand of Kamoshida. So, maybe? That will work out for her. So yeah, we know someone.
It's a deal then! Send me your friend's contact info later.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence? Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but... Junya Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for. Yes! You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next. Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water.
Yes!
So, Junya Kaneshiro. We already knew the name because it was said at the very start of the section by Sai. However, there it is. We now have it for ourselves. We have a name, which means we have a palace opportunity. And we nailed it. In front of the movie theatre.
So we just have to go back the way we came, huh? Alright, let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go that way. So how much trouble has Ryuji got himself into? Actually, it looks like he hasn't got himself in any trouble. That's a first.
Hey! For real?
Hey!
Alright!
Just got to get some information on the actual distortion, and then we have the palace available. But we're not doing it today. It's just the two of us. Let's wait until we're all together.
Dude!
Well, good luck, Ryuji.
Whoa!
Well, yeah. Knock him dead.
Huh?
And we never saw Ryuji again.
Wanna head back?
Yeah, we have a name. I'm sure he'll be fine.
We're pretty much already in Kanashiro's palace. That was surprisingly easy.
Surprisingly easy, but how much do you think is going to go right from this point? Ah, hello Mishima. We've got someone to see you. But first you are talking about all the requests that we've just did. Especially at this moment in time, the old man in Kichijoji. Yeah, sounds like a change of heart. But also, some girl just messaged him. Oya's taking no time getting this. You'll see soon enough. And you'll find out. It's probably not exactly what he's thinking, but I'm sure everything will be fine in the long run. So, another day done, we have a name. Tomorrow we're going to find this palace, as long as we can find the keywords. We are stuck in our home tonight, right, because, well, we've just spent a whole day in Mementos. So, let's play some games, shall we? I did pick up that game console. It will cause time to pass. Well, it's a game. We were playing games within a game. So yeah, time will definitely pass. And stats will raise depending on what is played. Games are made up of several levels. Each one has 3 levels, and each time we've done one level, it will move. It will state we've done that particular level. You don't get the stats if you don't complete the level. This is actually a mini game. In this one isn't really too difficult. It's really just mash buttons, but it's still. You still got to hit it, and it is on a sort of time limits thing.
Oh.
I should be okay for the. So yeah, let's play some
I'll just add this.
games.
Oh.
And we're going to be playing Star Fornicus. Of Star Fornius. Play on Star Tropics, I believe. Space shooting game. Playing this makes you gutsier. So in total, we'll be gaining 9 guts from all these levels. Not too bad. And time to button mash.
Okay.
The main crux of this is you get a little bit of a talk, and then for this there'll be a time limit that comes up. You have to mash a certain amount of times in that time limit. I believe this one's 30 in 5 seconds. Yeah, space battles, but we're only in that little spaceship. No more enemies on screen, which means boss time.
Hey, wait!
Press X enough times before the timer runs out. "25 times in 7 seconds, roughly. It's fairly easy. It gets a little bit harder, but nothing really too hard.
Hey!
So, there's 3 points of guts.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys ditched me yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
Okay, I entered Kanashiro's name into the nav. And just as expected, it's a hit.
All we need now are the 2 other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace, and where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Oh, that's gotta be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
No candidates found. He likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen people online with things like that. No candidates found.
No, not even close. How about it? Can you think of anything?
Can you think about anything? Well, we're talking about money. And yeah, I'm not sure what you were meaning by a money bath either. How would that be a place? Anyways, yeah, a bank.
I That's a hit. So, he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Now then, what location would Kaneshiro think of as his bank?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
How about a real bank?
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box? Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
The hell are you talking about?
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more...
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims? He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
That's terrible. But you may just be right.
Oh, come on! How many people do you think Kaneshiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Result found.
Wait a second. I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
You did, Ryuji. Congratulations.
The place that Kaneshiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
What? Like, the entire city?
I see. That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
In that case, let's go.
Beginning navigation.
So, to the palace we go.
What are those?
Walking ATMs. That must be his cognition of people. So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
I never thought it would be the entire district. Look around us. The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a mafia boss.
It's best we focus on finding Kaneshiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Yeah, his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
Okay, let's go.
So we're looking for a bank. And considering this is a cognition, as Morgana is saying, it should be a huge one. But, wow, walking ATMs. Shops are full of money. So are the drinks machines. This one seems a bit broken down. Yeah, definitely a greedy soul here, isn't it?
Hey,
He's looking a bit beat up. Probably not, but this is cognition, so they're likely able to talk anyway. Okay, what happened to you? Don't have any more, not even 1 yen. So you are basically moneyless.
Come on, man.
And this one looks like it's in the same boat as the one we just spoke to. Yeah, things are interesting, but we're not really seeing anything like a bank. We've gone down this road many times and there was never a bank here.
Perhaps.
So, are we just looking in the wrong place?
No.
It doesn't seem big enough for what we're expecting here.
Damn it.
Joker.
Yeah, we're definitely not getting anywhere down here. We're just getting more broken ATMs. So, back to the station. Hello, you're new.
Wait.
Hey.
You'll end up just like them. What happened? Can't you tell I've fallen so far? From a place where Kaneshiro leaves no tracks.
What do you mean?
And they're down. Does he mean that literally or figuratively?
Hey.
They were actually thrown down from somewhere high up.
No.
Not quite a skyscraper, but it is a bank. And it's high up.
Is that it?
Up in the air. No wonder we couldn't find it.
Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
So, how do we get up there? Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
No, just a car.
You're useless. Come on. Don't you have some kind of secret gadget or something?
Shut it. I'm not some robot cat. I mean, I'm not a cat at all.
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
All right, we should get out of here for now. Run for it.
So after all that, we can't get to the place we need to go. Things just got a bit more difficult, didn't they?
It's that woman who reeks of alcohol.
Yeah, we haven't got anything we're doing right at this moment. A bit of advice. He's more dangerous than even Oya thought. Haven't tracked him down, so she dug a little bit deeper.
Shady connections.
Not really someone we should be messing with. Well, too late, we're already knee deep in this.
Proving our justice isn't going to be easy. We'd better discuss this with everyone tomorrow.
Yeah, just when we find it, there's a stumbling block. And we're running out of time.
Well then.
We've got 9 days. Well, nothing we can do except play Star Fornius, because there's nothing we can do right now. This one's a little bit more difficult. It is the second one. But we're still going to be able to do it. So here comes the boss. That was 30 in 5 seconds. Like I said, it's a little bit more difficult, but still plenty of time to do it. So, another 3 guts. Since I'm still aiming for level 4 guts, it's good that I'm getting it.
I've been thinking lately. About those phantom thieves, I mean. If Dad were still alive... Sorry, I shouldn't bring this up while we're eating.
It's okay. Keep going.
I just wonder if he would have been on their side. That's all.
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
That's not...
You don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, a home. I've had no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts. Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care. He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his responsibilities on us.
All I was trying to say was...
Isn't it about time you grew up and acknowledged our situation? Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm just really tired.
Wow, Sai, that went a little bit too far.
I'll be eating dinner out from tomorrow on.
I just remembered.
We've got another question. This one's similar to one of the ones we had before. We are not being asked this question. Why bother stealing hearts? They have no monetary value. Well, I guess that's true. Unless the treasure we get from that is sold and... Yeah, that's... There we go. Go for something with a concrete, clear value, like gold. Speaking of, there's another kind of metal that's very valuable in its own way. Minor metals, which are used in many electronics. And most of us have it in our possession, in our very pockets.
Give me an answer.
And Takamaki is asked this question. One example of something that we are carrying that contains minor metals.
Hey, wait! Hey, this doesn't look good!
So, what is it? Things that she's got in her backpack. The lipstick, smartphone, and mascara. Well, one of them has minor metals. Or it could be none of them. The actual answer is the smartphone.
Okay, I'm finished.
This is it.
Correct.
Yeah, a lot of recyclable trash that we throw away contains minor metals as well. A junkyard is much more valuable than anyone's heart.
Thanks!
It is a little bit.
Nice going!
So we get a little bit of reputation with Arn and 2 points of charm.
We ain't got nothing.
Are we out of luck? It's no fair his palace is up in the sky.
If only we could contact the real Kanashiro.
What do you want? Nothing in particular. I just saw you all together here.
Huh, that's so.
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble.
So you're here to check up on us? You may be the student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
Useless? Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
To be frank, yes.
Just stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want to eavesdrop since you're so good at it?
So you wish to get in contact with Kanashiro? That is what you were just discussing, weren't you? It seemed you just needed to find out where he is.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, you don't gotta answer her honestly.
So you're just the good girl type to push over.
Right now, you're useless to me. I'm not.
What was that?
Fine. I'll help you meet Kanashiro.
What exactly is she planning on doing?
She had a dead serious look in her eyes.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kanashiro may be?
I highly doubt that.
I didn't like her stern face.
What is up with her?
What is up with her? Well,
There are way too many people here.
We're never gonna find her.
Hello? It's me, Makoto Nijima. Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
Huh? Who is it?
Do you guys know Kanashiro?
What? That idiot! What's she doing?
I heard I could find someone named Kanashiro if I came to Central Street.
Central Street.
She's being too rash.
just a little.
What are you getting at?
He's blackmailing the students at Shujin Academy, is he not? Tell him if he doesn't want me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
You got a death wish or something?
He says he'll meet you. Get in.
You better be taking me to Kanashiro.
He said get the fuck in!
Hey, wasn't that...
It's the guys that messed with us the other day. So they were connected to Kanashiro.
Is she still on?
Contact Kanashiro-san. Tell him we got a good one.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything to her if she's Kanashiro-san's customer.
Hey, I asked a question here. Where are we going?
We gotta go after them.
Ryuji, get a taxi. Okay, I've got their license plate. My sketching skills have come in handy.
Ah, shit, he ignored me! Damn it, I said stop!
Good right.
Hurry up and get in!
So, you're seriously the student council president of Shujin. You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me, don't you? So, whose number is this? Your boyfriend?
What in the world?
Who the fuck are you? Nijima-san!
What the hell'd you do to her?
Oh, I get it. You got followed, you dumb shits!
Holy moly!
That bag you saw the other day, the crocodile one, how much was it?
About 3 million.
thank those guys.
What?
I'm royally pissed right now. Can you tell? You know how spending money relieves stress? It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint. See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million yen gap here. It pisses me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist. So, good luck.
What is that supposed to mean?
Come on, you all look so tense. I think I'll call it debauchery of minors at a club. So, can I send this to your school?
That's...
Oh damn, I got booze and cigs in the shot. Maybe some drugs too. Ah, this is so hilarious. I feed on dumb shits like you. Understand, pretty little student council president. Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families. I want to give you the usual month, but well, you have such a large group here. 3 weeks. Bring 3 million yen by then, no less. Summer bonuses are around the corner, you know. It'll be easy if you beg your mommies and daddies. Now get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
What? To hell with that!
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important right now.
Three weeks for 3 million yen. Yeah, you could say they've taken a turn for the worst. So, that deadline that we had doesn't exist anymore. We've got a new one.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag you in like this.
For real.
I was stupid.
I must agree. You should have easily imagined this happening.
Hey, Yusuke! I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Alright, enough of the blame game. What's done is done.
I'm gonna cause trouble for Sis, too.
Sis?
My older sister has a commendable job, and she's a much more remarkable person than me. A lot happened after we lost our father 3 years ago. So it's just us living together. But I'm still a child, so all I am is a burden to her.
And that's why you were so reckless?
I just wanted to be useful in some way to someone.
You know, I might not get your whole situation, but ain't it a bit off saying that you're useless to her?
It's the truth, though. In particular, I have to apologize for what happened to you. Now that I think on it, the truth about Kamoshida must have been covered up by the whole school. I had my suspicions, but I couldn't do anything about it. No, I didn't do anything. Had I cared enough, I could have done something. People like me must really be what others call scum of the earth.
Real scum wouldn't call themselves that.
Huh?
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame. Shiho understands that, and I do too.
Takamaki-san.
You didn't have a place to belong either. Isn't that right?
Me either?
We won't let anyone fall victim again. Now, what should we do from here?
I'll do something about the money. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
No can do. We're all caught up in this.
We can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
If only we could do something about that bank.
Ryuji!
Bank? Oh, right! The bank! She isn't useless at all! She may be our key in! Hear me out, you guys.
Our key in? What do you mean?
Cat? Are you all okay?
We've become Kanashiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kanashiro's bank.
I see. The reason why we couldn't enter before was because we weren't considered his customers.
And wouldn't you say that she in particular is a special customer? Let's take her with us. She is responsible for our current situation.
Whoa, I don't follow this at all.
She risked her life doing something so reckless. At the very least, she has the right to know. Won't you come with us?
What? Wait, to where?
Yeah, where are we going?
Beats me.
Where are we going? To a bank.
A canine?
It's Fox.
Be quiet. The shadows are going to notice us. A monster cat? I'm not!
That's Morgana, the cat that was in his bag. This is what happens when we come here.
That voice. Takamaki-san? Where are we?
We're inside Kanashiro's... well, the world inside his heart.
What?
It's another reality in which Kanashiro's distorted desires have materialized.
Another reality? It's floating in the air. This is reality? My goodness. I'm sorry, it's just... But since this really exists, I can't doubt it. A reality that one's heart shows. Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
That's something we have no idea about.
I see. So stealing one's heart, that may be like overriding their cognition. I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
Ain't she more amazing than you?
We're about the same! Then, does that mean there's an ATM version of myself somewhere in this world too? Perhaps. Regardless, we can change Kanashiro's heart and make him confess if we steal his treasure. If it all goes well, that is.
We'll make it go well. Everyone will notice us for sure if we take someone like Kanashiro down.
Our justice will also become resolute.
Think we'd be able to give courage to those in need if it happens?
For the sake of those in need, huh? You sound like my father.
Your father?
No, don't mind me. You want to go to that bank, right? Let's go then. If I've become a customer of that bank, then they'll have to let me in.
For real?
It came to us.
It's just as I calculated. You know how you can use your card to get into banks during after hours? I thought that I'd be able to get in, since I have the same identity as such customers. I'm Kanashiro's source of revenue, after all.
Ah, that makes sense.
Wow. This place is huge.
I rarely gotta go to the bank, so this is making me kinda nervous.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is so obvious. We're totally robbers.
You got that right.
It seems there will be a lot of shadows from here on. Huh? What's that about?
Enemies attack us here.
I see. I've trained in Aikido. Don't worry. I can defend myself. Self-defense won't do much good against shadows. But then again, it's better than nothing. We have to go in from the front, don't we? I'm an honorary customer, so I better act like one. I will be useful for you guys.
Oh yes, you will.
Come on, let's go.
So, Kanashiro's bank. It's a big place. Not gonna lie, they were right about that. Let's go in next time and see what happens. We're still on our first foray, our first entrance into this. It's not going to be that bad, and plus, the deadline hasn't changed yet. We've still got time. We've still got those 3 weeks. So next time, Kaneshiro's Bank. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.